you try to wipe it with your eyes and stuff when you're in the field, and it gets really annoying, and you have to put it on your shirt.
He's only 10, but Carson Robinette already has a full mustache of sweat.
It's coming already, like that.
Nothing like turning up the heat on the diamond. Emphasis on heat at this year's West Virginia Little League State Championship.
I think the toughest people are the umpires, the catchers, and it's not great here. We can't run the air they've got here because then we can't hear the pitching changes. Batting in a 9 spot.
Gearing up for football Friday night starts early, but you'll have to play make-believe on the Eagles field. The heat is keeping players away.
When it's hot and humid like this, you really try to stay out of the afternoon practices if you can.
In Kentucky, football starts early, but if the heat index is more than 104, they postpone. It's all about safety first. Coach Nathan McPeak will tell you he wants more than anyone to be playing in the cold.
If you're playing in real cold games, that means you're a pretty good team because you're going deep in the playoffs.
Speaking of cold,
I'm absolutely shivering. Are you cold in here yet? Or
oh, no, I never wear a coat back here.
The only place you'll see snow shoveling in July, Jordan's Ice Company. They ship out 60 tons a day.
This will be cleared out here tomorrow. We clear this room out every day.
Snowmen may be a distant memory for Carson, but in the name of the game, he gives his vote to the heat.
I would rather have it hot than cold because it like stings your hands when you hit it.
These are the vehicles we have to work on, which we got a bunch today. And these are the ones that are done, just waiting to be picked up.
John Shearer spent his life working for someone else. He's working through retirement as well, this time for himself. He runs this garage, but he might tell you it's given him a run for his money.
Pretty sad. I guess maybe I'm naive, but I always paid my bills. I think people should do that.
Forget the time and cash it takes to go through a small claims court. John has taken matters into his own hands.
The wall of shame, people who don't pay.
He's hitting these customers right where it hurts. The ego.
A lot of businesses have where they hang the checks on the wall when you walked in. I said, I think I'll do one better. I'll just put it right on the outside where everybody can see going up and down the road.
But 4 names on the wall means there are 4 other sides to this story.
No listing for Lee's Tire and Auto.
Yeah, they're out of business.
No listing for Edna Polly. Dick Lucas.
Here he is. Mr. Lucas says he's in the right.
My car was damaged on the lot by a third party while it was in Napa Garage's care. I shouldn't have to pay for that. I keep thinking, well, surely one of them will get kind of the gall to call me and say, take my name off there, or maybe call an attorney to tell me to take my name. I ain't calls from nobody.
In big red letters for the world to see, a modern-day dunce cap for adults.
When businesses don't pay,
Then I'm stuck with the bill.
Scrubbing up, typical hospital procedure, but this isn't Dr. Marilyn Murdoch.
Hi, how are you doing?
She's just Marilyn,
I'm great.
the cuddler.
You said it's okay if I hold? If the nurses have a baby who's stable enough for us to hold and who needs to be held, then they just send us that direction.
The NIC unit at Cabell Huntington Hospital is a pretty special place.
Hi, sweet girl.
It's where babies who just couldn't wait to see the world get a little bigger. Babies this small need a lot of love, but sometimes mom and dad are far away. That's where Marilyn and her rocking chair come in.
Many times the mothers are back at home with other children and they can't get here. So we provide that cuddling that all babies need.
She's one of a handful of highly qualified, highly screened volunteers.
She's smiling.
Whose sole purpose is to hold, touch, and love.
Comforting to them to feel that, to feel your heartbeat, to hold them tightly, to wrap them up like a burrito, as we say, to swaddle them, because that's where they're secure. They're secure in that tight environment. How much did they weigh when they were born?
She was 2 and she was 2'7".
Ivy and Nevaeh weren't supposed to be here for another 2 weeks, but they showed up to their own birthday party 2 months early.
It was a big surprise. It's a blessing. It is.
Mom Michelle is staying at the Ronald McDonald House next door, as close as she can get, a luxury she knows not every parent is afforded.
I usually come at 7:30 in the morning, and the time you have to leave is 6:30. They do shift change, so you can come back at 7:30 in the evening. Then you can stay till 10. Then they let you leave again. So We've been doing that every day.
You don't know what they're going to become, but without that good, strong start, without that interaction, and without that sensory stimulation, those things won't happen.
It doesn't take a doctor to know that. They're extra small and come with a few extra wires, but these tiny babies can already say thank you without a sound.
You love Mommy, don't you?
Hannah Francis, WSAZ News Channel 3,
See, yeah.
Huntington.
See, you know Mommy's voice, don't you? See, yeah.
Danny Adkins is used to playing the guitar. It's his job to sell guitars. Before he got the chance to sell this one,
Right at $1,200.
someone got a 5-finger discount.
Said, well, I'll be back later. I'm going to make a phone call. And on his way out, he stole the guitar.
Police say the guy who took the guitar, right here, Dean Delegati. It's not that he didn't get very far. He didn't go very far. From Mac and Dave's, where he grabbed it, to Big Buck's pawn shop just a few blocks away, where these two women cashed it in.
What you're going to see is the two subjects that had stolen the guitar.
The three left Mac and Dave's at 11:22, walked into Big Buck's at 11:26, were arrested by 11:30. Take a close look at the surveillance video. It doesn't lie. Same women, same outfits, now same handcuffs.
Just to make some money.
Yeah. They want to get rid of it and get the fast cash so they can get their drugs.
Pawn shops are no joke. There are laws that protect your stolen items to make sure you get them back.
Anything that you pawn in the city or sell goes into a national database.
All's well that ends well. The guitar back on its shelf. The suspects singing the Western Regional Blues. Hannah